What percentage of the male population do you think you could beat up?
I got the nickname in high school Nutcracker for a reason because I used to hit people in the nuts. Being in the relationship that I am with my partner, we scrap a little bit. I normally start it and I finish it.
That could mean so many things.
I know.
I'm a fan until we wrestle for the custody of Dom.
Get ready to get your beat.
Yo, I'm ready. What piercing hurt the most?
Probably my belly button. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. My fans are gonna like this conversation. Yeah. But,
I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is our first podcast back in like a month. We've been busy, very busy, and here we come with one of the biggest stars in the WWE. This is great. I got an intro.
Can't wait to hear this.
Okay. Look, ladies and gentlemen, she is the WWE champion of the world. She's one of the biggest superstars in the industry. She's the only female to start at #1 in the Royal Rumble and win that. She's an absolute legend. She's the leader of the Judgment Day. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rhea Ripley.
Believe it or not. Wow.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Nervous.
Nervous?
I don't know. The WWE fans love you. You go viral on Twitter. They cheer so loud for you. Last time I saw you, we were in Australia. Mm-hmm. And
oh, no.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Yes.
You were on stage. You took a Prime bottle, took a sip, and you said, it's not that good anyway.
Accent's good, though.
It's okay. It's okay. But here's the bone. Rhea, there was water in that bottle.
I know, it definitely tasted watered down. That's why I was like, yeah, it wasn't that good anyway.
It's water. And I know that because it was my bottle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took it out there. I drank it. And I was
so
like,
I drank out of your bottle.
yeah, you might want to get checked.
So her assessment was accurate then, right? Like it was.
Well, she said water doesn't taste good. That's the
Well, I mean,
translation.
it probably was like warm, piss warm water.
Yeah, with a little bit of like flavor left behind, so it was like watered down.
Yeah,
No.
he probably had Vegemite before he drank it.
Logan cooties on it.
No, I don't have cooties. I don't know. But no. Couldn't be any left. We washed it out. Me and Triple H. Actually, no. Triple H washed it out. I drank the Prime. We were like, all right, you always plug. I still need the bottle. Let's just put water in it. And he actually rinsed it out so there wouldn't be any Prime aftertaste. So when you said, first off, when you started drinking out of it, that was awesome. You didn't have to do that.
I got you.
So thank you. But yeah, it was water. So I guess you don't like water.
No. Well, to be fair, I like Prime, okay? I'll put it out there. I do like Prime.
Thank you. They were booing you.
They booed me, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so shit on it. I would have done the same thing, and I do.
Are you only saying that you like Prime because it's the first or the current center of the ring sponsor in the WWE? Does that have something to do with it?
Yo, I saw that. That's really
How crazy
cool.
is that, dude?
That is really cool. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I just went on X and I was like, oh, because I missed the show because I was traveling. But yeah, it's wild. It's really cool to have like a different sort of mat. Like I feel like we're going into a new era, and it's cool that Prime gets to be the first thing on it.
Thanks.
No
I think it's definitely really cool and indicative of the change in times because that canvas has such value, and if the WWE is able to make money and improve their bottom line, and we are the first ones to do it because that spot was going to be sold. Here's the way I look at it. That spot someone was going to get that spot.
100%.
And the fact that it's someone in the company and I can kind of use it to be a heel is nice. But stop it. Enough about me. This is your podcast. You're the guest. I started off saying it. You are an absolute superstar. And recently we just went back to Australia where you started this entire journey. Wrestling in front of, how many people did when you started?
When I started, we were lucky to get 100 at times, especially for like the little house shows we did at the actual gym. There'd be like maybe 50 people. I get paid with like a pie or a chocolate bar.
You get paid with the pie?
Yeah. Like a meat pie.
Meat pie.
Yeah.
Jesus. So then why continue? I think I know the answer, but.
I just loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. I don't know. It was a cool challenge for me in a way. Like I've always loved challenges. I love proving people wrong. So like when people would doubt me along the way, I was like, nah, fam, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do my best and see how far I can get.
I'm sure many people doubted you.
Oh, yeah.
It's a unique profession, to say the least. Like when you told your parents, like, hey, I want to go to America and be a professional wrestler, what's the reaction?
At first, they didn't like it. They were just like, you've been doing so well in soccer, because I played soccer for 9 years. And I played like netball for 6. I was a very sporty kid. So they're like, you can honestly do any sport that you want. You could make a name for yourself in soccer, or do better at school and get like a decent job. I think they were just looking out for me, like parents do. And wrestling is also such a contact sport. They were like, we don't want our little girl to go in there and get beat up all the time. I'm like, fam, I'm gonna do the beating up. You're good.
Damn. You guys call it soccer there?
Soccer, yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Football. Sorry, I don't want to.
No, I mean, you're
it's
not
soccer.
upsetting
I
us
think
in
it's
any way, shape, or form. What's like a normal like job in like Australia? Like, what would you like if you were just where in Australia were you?
Adelaide. Well, for
Adelaide.
the show? Or
No. Like
where
when
I'm
you
from?
started as a wee lad.
Adelaide, South Australia.
Adelaide.
Yeah.
So you go to school, you decide I'm not going to be a wrestler. You become a kangaroo herder. Like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to be a personal trainer. Oh. That's the one thing that I was like, if this falls through, at least like I know that I love going to the gym. That's like my happy place. And I like helping people too. So I feel like that was what I did best in at school. But yeah, probably a personal trainer.
Randy Orton was on this podcast. He sat in the same seat you're sitting in, and he said anyone who says they like going to the gym is lying. Because if they worked out the way I worked out, they wouldn't like it.
At times I hate it. When I'm there, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to be done. But it's like that feeling afterwards where you feel accomplished, like you've done something, and then you see the progress in the weeks, months, years to come. Like I look back at photos from the first Mae Young Classic, and I'm like, damn, like I look like a noodle. And people said I was Jack back then. I was like, oh, I look like a noodle.
I mean, your physique is crazy.
Thanks.
It's you're very strong. I'm a little intimidated by you.
Good.
Okay. What percentage of the male population do you think you could beat up?
Oh God, what percentage?
Yeah, like average men. Like I feel like you gotta be pushing 80, 90%.
I want to say at least 80.
Yeah, you could beat up 8 out of 10 guys.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
What's your go-to like tactic? Like you get in a scrap outside of a watering hole in Adelaide, right? And you had been there all night drinking Foster's, Australian for beer. But I heard you guys don't actually drink that.
It's
Foster's.
disgusting.
Right.
It's like piss, yeah.
Well, whatever. So you're not drinking piss. But you're at the bar and it's proper smoked. Well, that's British. Shit. But you walk outside, right? And some chap is trying to fucking grab at your britches or something. Right? What do you do about that? Like, what do you do? All right, are you gonna go for ground and pound?
Power slam.
Are you gonna strike?
Back
Are you
elbow.
gonna use a knee,
Could be
kick?
a super kick.
I mean, it really depends what's open. Most of the time, I got the nickname in high school Nutcracker for a reason because I used to hit people in the nuts. So I'd probably go for that first.
Nice. It works.
Oh, it
most
sure
of the time.
does.
Yeah.
Made a lot of people throw up.
You got to change it when you're doing it to a girl, though. It won't work.
I mean, sometimes it does. Sometimes. Get the bone, you know? Sometimes it happens.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Do you pay attention to any of the like gym culture at all? Like any of the big like weightlifter people?
Not really.
Well, you don't know who Bradley Martin is, right?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who does, right? I was just gonna say
My
just
bad.
because he challenges a lot of people to fights. He's 260, so he's a good friend of mine. I was just thinking maybe if you guys fought, what would happen?
See, I'm very stubborn. That's my thing. Even if I'm losing, I'm secretly winning.
Explain. Tell me what you mean.
So like being in the relationship that I am with my partner, we're both wrestlers, of course. So like we scrap a little bit just for fun. I normally start it and I finish it.
That could mean so many things.
I know.
Shit. That concerns me. Like it never gets really serious.
No, I mean like I'm also stubborn. So like he put me, what did he put me in? He put me in some sort of submission and he was
Sharpshooter.
like, no, it was,
Kimura. Rear naked.
what
Triangle.
was it?
Armbar.
Oh, I think it was a triangle.
Triangle?
Yeah.
I mean, how'd you get out?
I I thought about it. I did.
No, but that's your man, so you can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
But he put me in it, and like, he's like, just tap. I'm like, no. He's like, just tap. No. He's like, so slowly got tighter, and like his manhood was on the line. So he
100%.
slowly like got tighter, and I was like, no. And it got to the point where he got so tired, he had to sort of let go a little bit, and that's where I overpowered him.
Oh my gosh.
And got out of him and pinned him to the ground until.
He's watching this right now, like, please stop!
Yeah.
Don't tell them this.
Bro, sorry.
By partner, you're talking about Buddy Matthews,
Yes.
right? AEW superstar.
Yes.
Is there ever a time where, when you have these like little scraps, you're fighting for the honor of the WWE and he's fighting for the honor of the AEW? And is there like any animosity there because he's the ops? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, not really. And he
Yeah,
knows
right.
that like mommy's always on top. So
I want to ask you about your relationship, if it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I find it fascinating. Because you are both in the same profession, but in competing companies, which is interesting. Not only that, you're the top in your industry. That can rub a lot of men the wrong way when their partner is more successful than them. And I'm not saying he's not. Well, I think you're more successful, maybe like technically, objectively. You know,
Yeah.
Is that hard for him? Is it inspiring? Does he like it? What's that like?
he loves it. I mean, it doesn't make him feel a certain negative sort of way. He's happy for me, and he also knows how far I can go in this company and how far his limitations are as well. Like, obviously, it's a male-dominated sport, so there's only so many females in it. So if you really show like that you're different and you connect with the crowd in a certain way, you're obviously going to skyrocket to the top. Where for him, he's been in WWE, he's been wrestling for over 10 years, I think maybe over 15 years. He's been wrestling for a long, long time. And he knows that like when he was in WWE, he hit a peak there, and then over in AEW as well, he's doing well, and it's slowly growing. Like the House of Black is slowly growing and getting more steam, but he also knows that at the end of the day, the platform that I'm on, this might make a lot of people mad, but it's obviously higher. And yeah, I feel like he doesn't get threatened by that. And he says he doesn't either. So like, I take his word. I trust him. I believe him. And like, he's very comfortable in what he's doing and who I am. And he also loves to help me along the way and help me grow, which
that's what I was going to say.
what a relationship should be.
It's a team, right? So
Yeah.
if one of the
If I'm winning, he's winning.
right, and maybe you're winning in an aspect of
Exactly.
then he's bringing more to the table in another place, and
Yep.
it comes together to create this symbiotic, system that is the rocket ship of that relationship. You
Yes.
guys work together.
Yes.
I don't know him at all, but like even off of just what you said, it's what I kind of would assume. He seems like a great partner.
Today we talked about a lot of events on the show. We talked about WrestleMania. We talked about UFC. Well, let me tell you this. SeatGeek is the best place to buy your tickets online. It's a one-stop shop for every sporting event under the sun. Thousands of events all in one place. And let me tell you the best part. There's a ticket rating system. It's called
SeatGeek.
SeatGeek. And what it does is it shows you great seats, green, bad seats, red.
Yeah.
Who else is doing it?
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, every
And the
ticket
best-
is backed by their-
Excuse me. And the best part is, with swaps, you can...
Bro, what are you doing? We have an ad read. Just
Go
read
ahead,
it.
just read the rest of it.
They put tickets from all across the web in one place to make sure you're getting a good deal. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And SeatGeek is the only event that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps.
There
So if you guys want to get tickets for WrestleMania or SummerSlam in Cleveland, you know where to get them. SeatGeek, that's $20 off your first purchase with the promo code Logan. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Shout out SeatGeek.
Tag team. Today's episode is being shot at the Bezel Building here in Miami. What a great place it is. Marble and astonishing floors made of wood and other substances. If you're looking to visit a wonderful building, it's right here
It's here.
at Bezel.
Yep.
Back to the show.
Even with like the Dom stuff.
Oh yeah.
You
Not
know,
many people could be in a relationship through that.
I don't think I could, Rhea.
Yeah, if the roles were reversed, I don't think I could either.
What, really?
Yeah, I know.
No way.
I know.
No way.
I know. I get jealous real bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if he had a Latina heat, you would not
Oh,
be.
dude. I don't know.
How does he do it? What a legend. What a legend.
Legit.
That's crazy.
He's so chill with it, and like he loves Dom as well. Like they had the storyline before where he was dating his sister, Aaliyah.
Oh, no way. Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, he doesn't mind at all, which is amazing because it makes my life at home and work so much easier.
Yeah, for sure. And also, Dom just got married.
Yeah.
So, like, he's
That
locked
helps.
down as
That
well.
helps.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You were there. You were at the wedding.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Where's my invite?
Well, I don't know. You have to ask Dom. Maybe,
It's 'cause
this
I'm not-
tag
it's
team
'cause I'm
run
not
isn't
there.
going as well as you thought it would.
Yeah.
Judgment
He's not
Day.
going to leave mommy. That's why.
That's great. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Because,
Do you think you'd ever?
What?
Do you think you'd ever get invited to a faction, or do you just not get invited to anything?
I don't think people really fuck with me like that.
What would be a good faction for Logan? Like if he got invited.
It's Dom.
It would probably be the
It's
Judgment
Dom.
Day. Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
we both love Dom. Like
Dom's the
love.
best.
He's
Yeah.
amazing, and it's funny because everybody else in your faction has like a title, right? You've got the women's title, tag team title.
Money
At
in the
least
bank.
Money in the Bank briefcase, right? And so Dom is like the one he's still running those next
Yeah.
titles. You
And-
know what I'm saying?
And JD.
And JD, right? That's true too. That's true too. But it's
Yeah.
about time.
You said next?
Yeah.
NXT.
That's funny.
It's all right.
technically,
I
you
had
said next.
every other part.
it was
you know what's
impressive.
funny? I had every other part of that story perfect, and you picked out which one thing I've always liked about you is you do demand perfection, and I fucked up. And now I'm not even gonna ask the question. I'm just gonna abandon the whole stuff. No, but when is it gonna be time for Dom to rise to the top? Because that's I think. At least we want to see him there. I don't know about anybody else.
I want to see it too. I mean, he's been working so hard for so long. Like, people don't understand how much he actually does for the company. He's on every single show pretty
Yeah.
much all the time. He's
Yeah.
always traveling, always grinding, always having matches. He's the person in the company that gets the most heat every time he goes out there.
You
So,
can't speak.
dude, he can't speak at all. And like, he can cut a promo, which is so impressive because like, it's one, terrifying. Two, he never gets the chance to really practice because people just boo him out the building. But I hope soon. I really do. I mean, he had that match with Gunther, and he
Excellent.
didn't win, but it was a fantastic match, and he was resilient the whole time. He overcame so much. So I think that really made people look at him and focus on him in a different sort of way as well, a different light where he can play with the top guys in the company.
Yeah. It's a few young stars are having those type of matches with the real respectable people in the business. Even Austin Theory lately has been
Austin's great.
just absolutely murdering it. I think they're taking these opportunities on these shows to show how good they really are.
Yeah.
And Dom is, all wrestlers are tough, but Dom is tough. One time,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, bro, your schedule's crazy. Like,
It's
like,
nuts.
He's like, yeah, I hurt my shoulder. Like, I can't even lift my shoulder. I have a match this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
And the one thing I learned about wrestling in general is I think a big part of it is your ability to navigate pain because it's inevitable. The shit hurts.
Yeah.
I have a pet peeve. I don't know if you would call it that. It bothers me when I see women fall because I feel so bad. Like, in my head, I'm like, no, that's like a guy thing to do, to fall and like scrape your knee and get hurt. I just don't like seeing girls get hurt.
Yeah.
But I'm always seeing you guys like do these crazy things.
We
like,
go out there and we beat the crap out of each
yeah,
other.
it's
sometimes.
insane. It's insane. So how are you navigating that pain?
I don't know. I think I just like it. I'm sadistic like that. I like
That
a bit
helps.
of pain. Yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
Helps me feel like I'm alive,
Yeah. She's numb all day until she gets thrown through a table.
Exactly. And then I'm happy.
Then she comes to life.
That's crazy. Mike can relate. Yeah. Mike used to do drugs.
Yeah.
Hard drugs.
Yeah, back in the day. Been a long time ago, you know? But
You should have done WWE. It
No,
would have
you-
been hard with those
Yeah.
paddle feet of yours, though, and that rod in your ankle. But he's looking at getting a new foot, and maybe.
Oh.
well, I need to have fusion surgery.
Yeah.
So the king of managing pain that from all the interviews we've done so far has been Dom's dad, right? Like Ray has been through the ringer and does a ton of stem cell, a ton of alternative, therapies. And he told me to go try the stem cell. It's not going to work. There's no cartilage in the thing. It's just stuck, and it's pain every step I take. Pain.
Really?
And the problem is if you have a lower extremity injury, everything above it gets tweaked out of alignment. So if your ankle's fucked up, then your knee's gonna go, then your hip's gonna go.
And then the other side goes for compensating.
Exactly. So I'm cutting it off.
Just cutting it off?
Yeah, completely. Yep.
I think prosthetics could be good for him.
No, I'm not even doing a prosthetic. I'm just pirate peg.
Ooh.
I'm doing a
I mean,
wooden
that'd
peg.
be a cool gimmick,
Sick.
Yeah. Hey girl, you want to see my peg? Leg, my third leg peg.
You have to say it with that accent, though.
100%.
Hey, happy International Women's Day passed earlier this month.
Thank
what
you.
a great holiday, and obviously a lot of powerful women out there in the world that I want to say that to. But were there any important women in your life that inspired you?
I mean, the normal answer would always be your mum. My mum is one of the strongest people that I know, for sure. And I say that like emotionally and physically. Growing up, she was obviously emotionally strong. She went through so much, especially dealing with me and my sister. And she just powered through, but also like physically strong because she did upholstery and all that. So she had guns, dude. Like, she was strong. And I loved seeing that growing up because I've always had a bigger frame. I've never really fit in with most girls and most girl groups because I've always just been bigger. I've been picked on for all that sort of stuff. So mum would definitely be one. And then also with like WWE, Beth Phoenix. She's just so amazing. And like seeing her be different in a time where it was hard to be different, it was inspiring. It really was.
Is it exciting to you to know that you're going to be that woman for so many young women?
Yeah, it is. It's wild to think that like little girl from Adelaide, South Australia made it to WWE and is inspiring people to be themselves. And I love that. That's one thing that I really do love about this job is that I love hearing the stories of people that get inspired by us to then be confident in their own bodies. That's the one thing that I really want to get across while doing this job is just helping people feel comfortable and do whatever the hell they want, pretty much. Cut your hair short if you're a girl. It looks sick.
He's ready.
Things like
I was
that.
going there too.
I'm
What
just
are you
saying,
doing?
well, speaking of being yourself, we've seen a lot of versions of Rhea Ripley. Which version of Rhea Ripley is more
authentic?
you?
Definitely the dark hair one. Really? Yeah. It's weird because I feel like I have two personalities. One's super sweet and one's like, don't fuck with me.
Are you like on the border at all times?
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
Not right now, probably. Right now,
Right now I'm pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What sets you off into like, okay, now I'm gonna super kick you?
When people ask me the same questions multiple different times and stress me out.
So what
don't-
pushes you
yeah.
past the border? Like what makes you say,
Like,
I want
what
to
would piss
super
you
kick
off?
you? She just comes over and just punches me in the face.
Yes.
Shit out of me.
I don't know. It's just like, ask me a dumb question one more time, sort of thing.
We're not going to do it.
We're not gonna do it.
But wait, but since you, this is an interesting, conversation around appearance and how your outward appearance makes you feel about yourself in an inward way. Now that you are embodying the look that you think reflects you most authentically, have you noticed an increase in your confidence levels and in how you're able to conduct yourself based on your new look?
Yeah, 100%. It's funny because I go back to the Mae Young Classic 1 where that first photo was from, and I was so scared to not fit in. Like I would go shopping every single week. I had no money, absolutely no money when I first moved here, and I would make it a weekly thing where I would go out to the shops and try and find something that I could wear to the NXT tapings that would fit in with the other girls but also look pretty but then suit my broad shoulders and my body shape. And it was so difficult that most of the time I'd be in the room getting changed, like crying to myself, hating myself for wanting to wear these things, where now it's like I've accepted what is me and how I want to dress and how I want to be and how I want to act. And I definitely do feel a lot more confident, even going out there in front of the crowds on Monday and sometimes Friday. And it was NXT for a little bit as well. But like going out there, cutting the promos, feeling comfortable in what I'm wearing, how I move, a bit of everything, really. It's just, I've unlocked that side of me that I was hiding for so long. Yeah. And it feels really nice to just be me, pretty much.
It's funny that when you find that authenticity, it's when you start to skyrocket, you know, and I feel like a lot of people in our industry, when they enter, they'll emulate, you know, and I'm even doing it a little bit, but I'm doing it less and less, and I'm finding kind of like how I fit and who I am in relation to the industry, but it's kind of mimicking someone you see or looked up to, or the person to your left or right, when really it's all in here. Yeah. You just got to kind of find it and be that. Drew, I think McIntyre is doing a great job of it.
He's killing it
right now. He's doing an excellent job. And I spoke with him briefly a while ago, and I was like, bro, the way you're using social media is
it's great.
is excellent. And you do a good job too. And that's what I wanted to say. It's like, you know how to interact with fans, you know how to tweet, your tweets go crazy. How much do you prioritize you as a wrestler, and that's your job, and you're gonna go out there and kick some ass, but then you're gonna go home and, you know, post your photo and get the engagement and rile up your online fans as well?
To be honest, I don't really think about it too much. To be completely honest, like I hate social media.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for the question. Was that a dumb question? Am I gonna get super kicked?
I might hurt you later. Right, no, you're good. No, it's like I'm someone that is so against social media, but it's such a great platform for what we do, so we need it. So when I'm home, like I try and relax, and Buddy's actually Matt, sorry, I will call him Matt because that's what I'm used to saying. But Matt, he's got me used to coming home and sort of turning my work brain off a little bit so I can actually relax, because I went through like a whole stage when I first came here where like I couldn't turn off. It was always work, 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 and I was never relaxing, and the years were going by so quickly. So he helps me relax. Every now and then I go on social media and I do check it out, and I like seeing like all the fan stuff and sharing it, reposting it. But when it comes to my posts, like I'll just find a photo every now and then. I'm like, my brain's like, it works in a weird way where I can just think of like the cheekiest PG but non-PG sort of things to post. And it's like the first thing that pops in my head. I'm like, yep, sick. And it's something that I guess connects well with my audience.
Speaking of cheeky posts, Covalent TV tweeted, "We've seen this picture circulating here on X. We wonder why."
Oh gosh.
And you responded.
You said cheeky, so I'm guessing it's my butt.
I don't know. You responded, "You're welcome." This emoji? Peach. What did you mean by that?
My butt's out.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even notice that.
I can't see butts because I have a girlfriend, so I don't.
I didn't even.
I didn't even know there was that part of the body even existed anymore. To me, it's just legs.
So you said cheeky. I was like, what is
she? Cheeky in multiple different ways.
But you are like kind of like sassy on Twitter a little bit. And,
a little bit.
And people like it.
You have to be.
I snap at people, dude.
Yeah, you do. And it gets crazy engagement.
Yeah, because people need to be put in their place every now and then.
Especially
they think it's okay.
Tweeters.
Yeah, dude.
Or Xers?
X is crazy.
Whatever. Yeah.
X is crazy.
It's crazy.
If you like look at like a, not to get it too crazy with it, but if you look at like a chart of like the crazier sites, X is like pretty wild.
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
And like I feel like people just want to go on there to be negative.
You know, I noticed that too.
Why?
I was really like kind of like looking through some of the stuff today, and it's like you wake up and it, like I've had to stop myself from waking up in the morning, and the first thing I do is like grab and look at notifications and see like what's being said. Sometimes I'll wake up and just like scroll down my notifications and just see this stuff, and I'm like, why is everyone so angry?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get it. And I know there's like a lot of subconscious and like different reasons for people to be angry in this world. Some people are having a real rough time out there, but I just don't remember a time in my life where I ever was like, oh, I know what will make me feel better by saying someone's fat or stupid. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, if they're going through such hard times, why try and make someone else's life hard if you know what it feels like?
Hurt people. You know, that's a level of emotional intelligence I don't think a lot of people have.
Yeah.
It's called empathy.
Well, and a lot of younger people don't have too. I think empathy is something, and graciousness and kindness is something that
For
a lot of people
sure.
grow into.
For sure.
So, and since social media is such a youth inhabited, scenario, it's you do see a lot of that nasty stuff because they don't understand how bad their words
Could actually hurt someone.
if not hurt, at least affect people's day and their psyche and their subconscious. So yeah, you're very right in trying to limit the time that is not related to work, finance, or that kind of thing, and just putting it aside because it can fuck with you a lot for sure.
Well, it happens in real life as well, and especially in our industry. And you get booed sometimes. It's part of the business. And you stood up for Maxxine Dupri. This tweet went well, and you said as she was getting booed leaving the arena, you said, "I really wish that some of you got booed and ridiculed in the public eye while being new at your job. Learning and getting better is all a part of being human. Be better as humans."
Yeah. I'm over seeing, especially in our profession, I know it happens in like a few different ones, but I see ours because I'm in it. The people that are coming up in the business that are just trying their best to get better and do well and connect with the audience, they just get ridiculed and like pretty much bullied. Like some guy yelled out like, "Go away and don't come back," or something like that. And it's like, that's not even booing the character because they're bad. It's like you're targeting the person and their abilities. It's past buying your ticket so you can boo the wrestlers. You're just being a dick at this point. Like, you want to affect someone.
You're actually trying to hurt someone.
Yeah, legit. And that's what some people don't understand when I shared it, because it's like, yeah, it's all good and fine to boo the characters and boo the wrestlers and all that stuff, but like if you can see that someone's actually trying and they're a true baby face, there's someone that a lot of people got behind at the very start saying, "She's amazing, she's growing so well." It's like as soon as she has one bad thing happen, they turn straight away. And I guess that's the fans in
I was going to play devil's
wrestling.
advocate for 1 second. Part of me, again, being the new guy, trying to understand who these people are and what they're doing, thinks that they buy their ticket and they come to those shows to let out whatever they have inside them that has been building up all week. And a lot of times it's probably anger. It's probably frustration. And it feels good to tell someone they suck and cheer for the person you love.
But it's funny because they can dish it, but they can't take it.
Facts. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If you're going to dish it, you better take it too. Because if I find it on Twitter, on X,
Yeah, you're going to smoke them.
oh, I'm going to smoke you.
Yeah.
But it's hard to smoke people that have animes characters. You know what I'm saying? And their name is
legit.
Ballsy McJuggernuggets. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you
so
smoke? How do you make fun of their anime picture?
Yeah.
Also, like, why do people? This is the thing. Like, why can't those people that are angry all week, that have been bottled up inside, right? Why can't they just go with a sign that says, "I'm angry"?
Legit.
You know what I'm saying? And just scream that out. Like, "I'm angry." Because that's kind of weird, I guess, right? Like, if you just saw someone like
guess so.
exclaiming that over and over again. Like,
But like, that's why like the heels are in the business too. Like, why are you choosing the one straight baby face that's just trying to do better?
Yeah.
Why are you choosing that person to boo and ridicule?
Also, she's a girl, and this is like a grown man.
A full-grown
like
man.
a fully grown man, just this young woman just trying to do her job. Like,
Yeah.
"You suck, and don't come back."
Legit.
Neil, who's my security, he's the big guy, said that at Elimination Chamber when they were walking me out, there was, I'm a heel. I was getting booed. Great.
Yeah.
But there was one guy, the way he described him to me was pure from the heart rage. Like almost needs to be sent to like some sort of clinic. Rage. And some people like just have that in them.
Oh, they really do.
That's why they're there.
They really do.
And it's scary. He kept me away from that guy.
Good on you.
You also made a little bit of the rounds on Twitter for being harassed at the airport.
Oh, yeah.
Which was like a thing for you.
Yeah. It got crazy.
Fans would buy tickets just to meet you before your gate, and they wouldn't take the flight and get refunded their tickets.
Yeah, so there was a couple flights where we had connections, and we'd land in our connection with like 30 minutes to an hour to like try and get to our next gate, and you'd walk out from your gate and there'd be people standing there.
Yeah, they knew.
And you're like, "What are you doing?"
I'm
Like,
angry.
I'm angry. Sign my bloody poster.
And it's got to be kind of tough for you too, because like I look at something like what you guys do versus an internet personality or something like that, our characters, when we do this type of stuff, are so interwoven. And so, like, there's no split whatsoever. Like, if somebody hates your online personality, in reality, like, if you're someone like me, they really just hate me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just exactly who I am here as I am in real life for the most part. But does it give you any kind of, like, you know, refuge, knowing that they are just angry or disliking your character and not you as a person?
I mean, some of them don't like me as a person too.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
It's just
Something's happening.
well, you're just not built for
Maybe
showbiz.
you need to drink some Prime.
What did you say?
Maybe you're not built for showbiz. Where's manager Jeff?
I'm not. Sorry.
You good, fam?
Yeah. About being harassed.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that, because I am very real on my social media too. Like, yes, there is some like Rhea Ripley things that I have to post, but I am very like me on it as well. So a lot of people hate me for that, but it is what it is at the end of the day.
Hate
I don't
is just
know.
such a strong word. Like, no one hates you. Who hates you and why? Why do they hate you? People
I
hate
don't
me.
know.
I've given them plenty of reasons. I understand that. Why on God's green earth would anyone actually hate you?
I don't know. I don't know.
You beat their favorite. You beat Bianca.
Yeah, that's
why.
probably why.
100%.
Yeah, that's very true.
100%.
Even if it's just like things that I've said or posted, like from years ago or anything, they just find anything. I'm like, you know, people grow, right? Like, people change. They open up. They become a better version of themselves along the line. Like, people change.
It's just strange too, because like there's so much like dislike or disapproval without actually having met someone too. Like,
Yeah.
that's the funny thing. Like, all of those people that claim online like they don't like you or you know, wouldn't get along with you or aren't a fan of your style, when you meet them in real life, they walk away from that experience saying, wow, like I was wrong about that person. Hopefully.
Yeah.
There are some people in the space that probably don't give that, but
Yeah.
I've never had someone walk away from an interaction with, you know, us and say like, oh wow, he's exactly he's an asshole.
It's
You know what
funny
I'm
because,
saying?
yeah, they come up to you expecting you to be a prick to them, and you're like, hi, how are you? And they're like, what?
Well, how do I deal with this? Cannot compute.
Yeah, exactly.
Killing people with kindness is
It's the way to go.
There's pleasure in that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's not an asshole.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What's
No, but
happening?
killing people with kindness is like a methodology of a pursuit of a victory. Like, we're actually, I'll speak for myself. I've sat with you for a little while here. You seem to be I'm a kind person. Like, I
Yeah.
don't put on a show. I don't do it for the interaction.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
It's just me, yeah.
You know, and that's, I think, what you get when you have a conversation with a lot of people. And it sucks that there's you know, sometimes a general misconception. And that's always been one of the things that I've had trouble with. And I'd like to ask you about it, is being misunderstood. Has that troubled you in your career? Or you don't give a single shit
I
whatsoever?
just don't feel like I really care. Yeah, I don't know. It probably would have bothered me earlier on, but I can't really remember too much, to be completely honest. I was also a babyface for like the longest time. So I've only been a heel for like really 6 months to a year of my career.
Would you say you're a heel now?
I do some pretty dastardly things, but I get cheered for
You get cheered, yeah.
it. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm a bit of a tweener, I want to
Yeah,
say.
tweener, you're a tweener.
Yeah.
What piercing hurt the most?
That was such a strange change
Transition.
in
I got
conversation.
more. I'm warming up.
What piercing hurt the most? Probably my belly button. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie.
Uh-oh.
My nipples.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
gotta hurt.
That hurt.
I don't want to be intrusive, but are they still pierced at the moment? And you wrestle with it?
No, you gotta take them out.
That's-
You don't take them out.
I don't
for
take
the-
anything out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I got my nipple pierced
Yeah.
for a vlog.
Oh, it hurts, dude.
yeah.
It hurt like a
That
motherfucker.
was the goth vlog, right?
Yeah, the goth vlog, yeah.
And you only got one, right?
One nipple.
Yeah, because when you get the first one, you're like, I don't want to go through that
No,
again.
no.
I did it 4 times, pretty much.
You have 4 nipples?
Well, no, because I got them done twice.
Oh. What? Oh.
Yeah.
God, wait.
Yeah.
they're double pierced?
No.
Oh,
They
you
got
took
one,
once,
but it was
take
like,
it out, closed up, put it back.
yeah, so this is very like, sorry. My fans are going to like this conversation. But
I think ours probably will too.
probably. But like, I got them done, right? And the lady that did them, she used a small bar, and it was a thinner bar than what was supposed to be in there. So obviously, like when you get a piercing, it swells up. Started to eat the bloody bar and the ball on the end. So I had to go like 3 days later to another piercer and they had to stretch them like my ears. So it was pretty much getting it done twice.
Whoa.
It sounds worse than getting them done twice.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it sounds like I don't even know how to address what you
It
just
wasn't
said.
fun.
I can't believe you wrestled with the mid.
Yeah, I think I'm just so used to it now.
I pitched my fiance. I said, hey, I want to get my nipple pierced again for wrestling. I think it gave me some edge.
Yeah.
Like, you got tattoos. All of these wrestlers, they got tattoos. They got the self tanner on, and so like I'm trying to figure out where I can get my edge because I got nothing.
I assure you, it's not getting your nipple pierced.
That's what
assure
Nina
you.
said.
I will second Nina. And if anyone in the comments wants to support or go
Dude, I
against
don't know.
I
I don't know. It looked good.
there's got to be a different way.
Nah, because
What about the Tyson tattoo?
Oh,
Type of
gosh.
thing. Nina might not
I
go
mean,
for
that won't get caught on anything, to be fair. I feel like nipple's probably not the best way to go if you're a male.
Yeah.
Just because it gets caught on things so easily. I get to wear a bra. You guys don't.
Or
Unless you
what
want
if
to.
Well,
I
he could,
do?
he could,
Unless you
yeah.
want
What
to.
if I
He
do?
could.
I mean,
you
you
won't
could.
sit here on my show and tell me what I cannot wear.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah, yeah, it
Maybe we
doesn't-
should get Logan in a bra, guys.
I'll do it for fun. Yeah, no, it doesn't fit my my character.
What about shaving your head?
Ooh.
How
I
does
feel
it-
like
do you
I'm
know what it
balding
looks-
a little bit. So
That's we all are. I mean, I went to Turkey and got my hair done. Like,
yeah,
every-
I need to pop to Turkey.
we can go whenever
What do you
want.
think
I've got-
about balding?
Balding?
You a fan?
I think it's fine. Just shave it. Accept it.
Okay,
But
be you, like we said.
Be you.
There's a moment when you shave your head where you don't know what it's gonna look like.
Oh, yeah.
And so I did it when I went to Turkey, and I looked in the mirror, and they were like, "Wow, this is great!" Like, because I also have a beard,
Yeah.
so it looked really good.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, maybe we don't do the surgery now because they're about to like do."
Yeah, you did look good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about to do
And,
this
like, it suits
intense
you.
bloody surgery, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this is actually kind of dope." So you kind of have to try it.
No, I did when I was a sophomore in high school. I looked like a thumb.
Like a thumb from Spy Kids.
Yeah, exactly.
But you
like
had no
that.
beard. You had no beard. The beard changes everything. The
Yeah.
beard changes
I could see that.
everything,
Yeah.
bro. If you don't have a beard and you have a shaved head, it's tough, dude. It's tough.
So no nipple piercing.
Bruh.
And it's too late to get tattoos because people already think I'm Jake Paul. Do you know the amount of people that have congratulated me for my Mike Tyson fight?
Really?
It is sick though. Congrats.
Yo, I'm not.
It is really
Yo,
cool.
the amount of people that are tweeting, they're like, yo, Logan Paul's gonna get his ass beat. I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. It says on the gosh dang poster, Jake Paul. We don't even look like he's got tattoos all over his
Yep.
body. So I can't get any because if I do, I'll just
Then you're definitely going to get comparisons.
Really
yeah,
confused.
yeah.
Yeah, they are never able to keep you guys apart.
That's
People
so
come up to
strange,
me all the
though.
time. They're like, you're on the show with the WWE Jake, right? Like it's always like
Really?
they're just not very good at
yeah. In articles, Nina, it says Nina's fiance Jake Paul.
wild.
That's
turn
so
of events.
strange because like you guys look the same a little bit because you're brothers, but like you look completely different at the
I
same
agree.
time.
I agree. Your sister was
yeah.
right behind my pod
Yep.
at the Elimination Chamber.
She looks exactly like the photo you showed just before, just with the
She
the
does look
bob.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was right there, and she did. I think her friend
Yeah.
did like a heart. It was like an Australian heart. I think it was like
An Australian.
yeah, because like normally you see like this.
This one, yeah.
But she did like this. And I remember that I was like, oh, that's right there. Who got
Yeah.
the seats? And then Kevin's I'm remembering now. Kevin and your sister got into a little fight. Did you hear about this?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Huh? Oh, it was your sister's friend or something.
Oh,
Apparently
Soraya.
he kept like standing up in their way to get the shot. To get the I'm sorry, Rhea, we needed the shot. I'm a content whore. I need my footage. And she said something to him like, "Hey, get out of the way," whatever. And Kevin's like, "I'm doing my job."
That's amazing. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's your family, but I'll be honest, we got some good footage there of me
Yeah.
drawing in the chamber.
Oh, it was great.
That is my most viewed video of all time. One of them.
Is it?
Top 3, more than my engagement.
Really?
I can't believe it.
Just you drawing some devil horns and writing a couple of things.
Yep. Yep.
It was really good though.
Do you how aggressive was the girl? Was it?
Midway.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it wasn't my mum.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised it was my friend and not my mum.
She was like, oh my God, she was like saying something to the girl next to her, like, oh, he got moved or something.
It's because they're short. They probably couldn't see.
I got a real meta question for both of you guys, because you just brought up that that drawing in the cage or the cell was like your most viewed video, right? More than your engagement video. Do you ever worry that people start to attach themselves to you so much as a WWE character that your real identity becomes lost and you simply are just this character? Like, even, and I asked this of you too, you at one point in your life were a cherished, content creator who's putting out videos and engaging with this audience as Logan Paul, and then you started a WWE character who is also named Logan Paul, actually. So it doesn't work for you. For you, Rhea, do you ever worry about losing your identity as a person?
Yes and no. Rhea Ripley is pretty much just me, but it's the me that would get arrested in everyday life.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's sick. Damn, that's cool.
I mean, it's true.
So there's a part of you. It's a representation of a part of you. So you feel like that's enough of you to continue, like your other identity has not been lost to the sands of time.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't been lost. I mean, every now and then it actually feels nice to tune into Rhea Ripley, because me as Demi Bennett, I'm not as confident. Rhea's the confident side of me, where in everyday life, I'm not as confident. I get like anxiety, a bit of everything really. So like sometimes I love tuning into the Rhea Ripley side of me and just like pretending like I'm that version of myself.
Do you ever have a flip scenario where, since you know that you have such great confidence as Rhea Ripley, where you show up for Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying, and you're like, mommy's home, like, and just fucking pile drive your grandmother through the fucking table and just take a turkey leg and just start eating it like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you just love the character so much.
I mean, sometimes I do get a little carried away, but it's fun. It's all fun. And like,
your alter ego.
Exactly. And I feel like, because I have the Italian side of me as well from mum's side, so Rhea Ripley is attached to that. So when I start arguing or trying to express something that is making me upset, I feel like Rhea Ripley comes out.
I would not want to get in an argument with you.
Yeah. And I express a lot with my hands. Like, I guess you guys have noticed, but I express a lot with my hands, so I get even more bigger. And I just, I want to prove my point.
Will you admit if you're wrong though?
Or
are you
it
like
takes
that
a little
stubborn?
bit. I'm a little bit stubborn.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll be like, damn. And I'll be like, wait, let's see how long we can go.
Huh?
A lot of that sounded like you.
Bro, I'll admit when I'm wrong.
The eye roll though.
It might take a second.
Not to me,
because he's been with me forever. So he saw the version of me that would not admit to being wrong,
true.
zero empathy, just full on dickhead. But like now, bro, if I'm objectively wrong, I'll be like, you're right.
But you here's the thing. Most people will take like a general manual of evidence, like a 75%, and be like, oh, this is swaying counter my direction, so maybe I'm wrong here. He needs 99.9% proof. Like, he needs you to really
Objective.
prove it. And then he'll be like, you know what? Through your 6 hours of research and presentation,
You made your point.
You've made your point. I'm wrong, right?
Yeah. I feel like I'm like that too.
Yeah, whatever. Question. I'm sure you saw when Grayson Waller was in Australia doing some press for Elimination Chamber, and the news anchor sort of pressed him to do a move.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of demeaning.
Him in LA.
Yeah, LA Knight was on there, and LA was like, "Yo, you
I'm not
take
doing
it."
it.
Yeah. It's definitely an interesting world when a WWE star does traditional media, and they definitely don't understand wrestling, and then that kind of conversation starts to happen. Two-part question: what did you think of that? And then, are you prepared to like handle a situation like that?
It's hard. It's really hard because like you don't know which way to go with it. You know that you obviously can't do the move.
Why?
Because you don't want to hurt someone. They can
Why not?
sue you.
No, they can't. They totally can.
It's America.
I was objectively wrong. I was objectively wrong. Okay, but because that would be my solve.
Yeah.
Just I don't know, take the lawsuit. You want to be a dickhead? Fine. I'm gonna hit you with a European uppercut, something light, something light.
Yeah, just chop them.
But chop. It'll hurt. It'll hurt. And like, what are you're gonna sue me for a chop?
Yeah.
Assault.
Well, it also, I feel
know.
like it also demeans the
business.
the business.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. 100% by asking those questions.
They're
and
making
kinda,
a joke out of
and
it.
kind of prodding a wrestler. You know, like, come on, fight me, bro. Like, yo, do you want me to do a move? Because I could tell you firsthand as an outsider, the shit hurts.
Bad.
So you could do it. I don't know. You just do it. And take the L and make WWE pay for it. Say I was protecting the sanctity of this company. You guys can blame me for that. Are you prepared
love
though?
it.
Like, what if someone presses you and it gets that disrespectful?
I mean, I feel like I would try and decline it as much as possible. And if they kept pestering, I'd probably end up doing something like what Grayson did. Especially like, at the end of the day, it's disrespectful to the business, especially when you keep prodding and asking and like, no is no.
Just take a cue.
Yeah, like I've already said no, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to hurt you. I could, but I don't want to. And you wanted me to come here so you could interview me. So I don't need this. I could leave, and I'll just leave.
So that was fucking perfect. Just do that.
Yeah.
Do that. I mean, that's that.
You asked for mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy didn't ask for you.
Yeah. So all of
Stupid.
it. Yeah, do that. Stupid. And then walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that like RKO me, bro situation. Like we talked about this. Like it's not like you can't do it. Somebody's gonna get hurt. I'm happy that she told you that was the right answer because I could see you body slamming a grandma.
Yo, I swear to God, if someone's like, yo, hey, dude, move on me, bro, I'll be like, okay, I got the funds. or that's my solve. You do what you did. Jorge, bro, have liability waivers from every traditional shoot that we go to with interviews,
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in
Like
case.
swear, just in case. That's a sick idea.
And
have
keep
one
them-
on your phone,
Yo,
a
and also-
DocuSign ready to go. If someone prods me, I'll go, this is perfect.
And also-
sign this, death waiver.
Yeah.
No. And also wear a suit and have a briefcase. Like, and that's your
Yes.
main role.
You gotta make it look
like
real
and wear a
professional.
pair of glasses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh,
Jorge.
they'll never see that coming. And then what should I hit him with?
Oh.
A running power slam.
So you just pick them up and just throw 'em.
Sweet chin
Scoop
music.
slam.
Suplex. I'm gonna fuck someone up, man.
Dude.
Clip it. This is where Rhea came up with the idea.
Me?
Good job.
Thanks.
Rhea, do you hate superlative questions like where we ask you about your favorite things? Or do you think they're fun?
I don't hate them. It just might take me a second because I am not very good at on-the-spot questions.
Okay. Imagine you're traveling through North Dakota. I think maybe North Dakota, South Dakota?
Could be South.
It's one of the Dakotas. And you appear at this glass fence and you pay the $5 for a ticket and you look up and there it is, Mount Rushmore. But it's Mount Rushmore of women's WWE wrestlers. Who's on it?
Oh, man. I mean, I got to put mommy on it.
Yeah.
I got to.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I'd probably go Bianca. Love Bianca. Probably Becky. Right now we got beef, but I'd go Becky. And my arch nemesis, Charlotte, probably.
See, that's an interesting answer because I was going to ask you earlier. I know like a lot of these people are your ops, like technically, but like I was going to ask you if there was anyone right now that you look to as like, damn, what they're doing for the sport right now is like just incredible that you're watching and learning from and just currently at this moment in March of 2024, just intrigued by everything they're doing.
I mean, there's a lot. Everyone is working so extremely hard and they're hitting different parts of this business. Bianca's always one that I look at because she not only rocks up every single week to TV and does what she needs to do and absolutely knocks it out the park, but she also does everything behind the scenes too. Like she's going to all the media events. She's doing all these interviews. She's just a very fantastic businesswoman. And she's probably the perfect person for it as well, because she's so well spoken and she's so polite and just smart. So I would go Bianca for sure. I wish I could articulate things the way she does. I'm not too good with the words, you know?
I disagree.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, you articulate well.
Oh, thanks.
Very well.
Thanks.
Your promos are excellent. And that's the hardest part about our business, as you know. A lot of great athletes. It's
The promos that are the hard.
when you get on the mic, that's what separates you.
Yep.
How did you conquer that? It's very hard.
It's very hard. I feel like joining the Judgment Day helped a lot. A lot.
You could fall back on people.
Yep. So
Trust your homies.
exactly. So when I first entered with Edge and Damien, what better person to fall back on than Edge? And also Damien, he was better than me, but he was still learning, but he was still better than me. So like I felt comfortable, even though most of the time I didn't know what the hell I was saying because we used a lot bigger words when Edge was in the faction. I was like, I don't know what the word means, but I'm going to try and say it. I feel like if I did forget where I was going or got lost along the way, I could fall back on them boys and they would have my back and they remembered my part of the promo too, so they could honestly just say what I was going to say. And then obviously we grew and Edge, we kicked him out and Finn joined, and then obviously Dom and JD came along. I feel like every time I got to go out there with them, it was just joking and talking with friends. You know, like they were always there and we were just looking at each other. It was like a rare time that I would look at the crowd. I would look at them and the main camera, and that's all I would really look at. So it just felt like I was joking around with them and talking with them.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I'm eager for that to happen.
It's great, and it makes you feel more like comfortable and confident, and then you slowly get better at it because you're getting reps, and then next minute you know you're out there by yourself and you're cutting an amazing promo.
Yeah.
You're good at promos. What are you talking about?
Thanks. Thank you. I know I can get so much better, and I always prefer like a back and forth versus just me out there.
Thanks.
That's Caleb. He is impulsive. Yeah, he's
like one of those people that you were just talking about that we fall back on when we can't do our jobs.
Yeah,
legend.
That's Caleb. Yeah, it is our truth in the Judgment Day. Like, what's the deal?
Nah, fam.
No?
Nah.
He thinks he is.
He does. He does.
Do you know about our truth?
Bless his heart.
Yo, he is fucking hilarious. We all went to Australia for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
There's a video of him in the car. He's like, I'm in Austria.
Where is everyone?
at the women's Royal Rumble, like number 20 hit, and he came out and he is in the ring. He's like, and then I think he got rocked by somebody. No, or did he just leave?
Probably Naya, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that might have.
Why does he kind of sound like
remember.
the me of?
He is. That's exactly
That's
what
hilarious.
He's very funny, but
Men's Rumble last year, he put up the ladder to go get the briefcase.
Dude, he is very funny.
he's great. Okay, but he's not
Yeah.
in the. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
He's too funny, I feel.
Yeah, he's here.
We have to be taken seriously, you know?
Yeah. So when is Damien gonna cash in that Money in the Bank?
I don't know. We're still waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect time. Everything, all the stars have to align, you know?
Yeah.
I'd watch out if I were you.
He gonna come for my title?
I don't know.
No.
They're all up for grabs, fam.
Oh, come on.
They're all up for grabs. You
Come
never
on.
know. You never know.
Get out of town. I mean, it is coveted. Especially after all the things I've done with him, man. I love this
gosh.
title. Nah, I mean, come on, me and this title, you know.
Oh, we've
put
seen
some-
the photos.
Put some prestige on his name.
It's crazy to have that just for the United States and all, but not like any of the other.
Yeah, mine's the world.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, no
I know.
worries.
Yeah, but also, guess who got it here for you?
Yeah, you.
I did.
Yeah,
I
thanks.
did. And I want to show you something.
Did you take a photo of my
Yes,
title?
I did. I absolutely did. And I'll tell you why I did.
It's right there.
It's actually not a great. Where?
It's right there.
Where?
It was in our group chat, right? Yeah, there you go.
Oh. It's not a great photo, but I definitely was enjoying my time.
Double champ.
Champ.
Champ. Because I'll tell you what, this is gonna get cut. I'm not gonna say it. But if I want to identify as both the male and female champion, I'm gonna fucking do it.
You can. It's 2024.
I'll do whatever I want.
You can do that.
Damn straight.
No, you can't. You can't do that. I'll tell you why. Because I think sports is where we're going to draw the line on that. Unfortunately, we don't have to have this conversation.
I wrestled Tozawa.
What'd you say?
I wrestled Tozawa on Raw.
Maybe
Maybe Logan and I can have a custody of Dominik Mysterio match.
Yo, that would be insane.
Get ready to get your ass beat.
Custody of. Yo, I'm ready. I'm gonna be respectful because you're our guests, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do what you do when you cross that line and you become Rhea Ripley. Right now you're being a little Demi, and it's good, but I'm not gonna do it because I respect you. But
it's because you're scared.
I'm not scared. There's one person who I'm slightly concerned, and that's as far as I'll go, as far as fear goes. And that is Randy Orton.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's fucking huge. He's the Viper.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's massive, and he's growing. It seems exponentially,
Vertically and horizontally.
Yeah. But I look forward to the challenge. I'm so ready to challenge myself and wrestle some of the best that they have, because I think when you wrestle from that place of seriousness and you are coming from a place of like, okay, maybe I am a little scared, and for that reason, I'm going to fight for my life. You become an animal.
I try.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to the biggest WrestleMania ever? WrestleMania 40 in Philly.
Oh, yeah. I am. I think it's going to be phenomenal. I think it's going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to walk in with my Women's World Championship and walk out with my Women's World Championship.
There she is.
Any fear or uncertainty whatsoever about saying that?
I mean, stepping in there with Becky Lynch, obviously it's Becky Lynch. Like, she's made such a name for herself. She's accomplished so much and made so much history. But there's a reason why she wants this challenge, is to prove to herself that she is still the best, which unfortunately for her, mommy is always on top.
Oh, gosh.
So it's going to be the same at WrestleMania 40.
Here we go. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Also, this will have already broken by now, but SummerSlam is in Cleveland.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm from Cleveland.
Yes. Are you going to get booed in your own place?
I don't know. I don't know.
You should
I'm
wrestle.
eager
You
to
should
see.
wrestle MGK at that event.
I'll probably get him on my side.
He's got to be.
I'm not kidding. I'm going to summon all the Cleveland legends, all of them.
Even LBJ.
Kelsey brothers, LeBron will get the invite. MGK, everyone. Jake Paul. He'll be there for sure. For sure. Hey, you ever want to have kids?
One day. Yeah.
How will you wrestle when you're pregnant?
Oh, well, I wouldn't wrestle while I was pregnant.
Has it ever been done?
Probably by accident.
Yeah.
Just not knowing.
Yeah, 100%.
Whoops, guys, I'm pregnant.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't wrestle while pregnant because obviously you'd end up killing the poor thing.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. The point you make is good.
Yeah, valid. But one day I would like little Buddy Matthews running around.
Oh.
They're gonna annoy the crap out of me. But
Oh, they probably will.
yeah, I'm gonna get everything that I dished out as a kid.
Would you want them to be legacy wrestlers?
Yes and no. I don't know. I feel like I would love that, just to like keep the name going and like have that massive like family line in hopefully WWE. But at the same time, like I also know what goes into this profession and how hard it is and how taxing it is on your body and your mind. And I don't know if I want that for my kids or not. Like I do, but I don't, because it is so amazing on the other side of things, but it takes a lot out of you. But I guess we'll see down the line.
Are you a fight fan? Like the UFC fight tonight in Miami. You watching? You interested?
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, are you
Oh,
going?
really?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
We'll see you there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do you follow UFC enough to like have selections for this evening?
So I don't follow it as much as Buddy does. He follows it. He loves UFC.
Who's he rooting for?
Well, we're both going for Sugar tonight.
Let's go.
I love Sugar. He's the one that I really do. I know him.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's
Personally?
great. No, but like I remember his name because he stands out to me.
Yeah.
It's all a gimmick as well.
For sure.
It's like wrestling.
For sure.
Like he's the one that I always remember. I'm like, oh, Sugar's on the card. Hell yeah.
Yeah. He's a very good friend of ours.
Yeah?
We absolutely love him.
He seems amazing.
Excellent. So like we're rooting for him.
When this
tough
is
opponent.
seen, it already happened.
I know
crazy.
we
But
shouldn't even.
No. But it's so interesting, and it's happened a week and a half ago. But like Sugar had a great camp, and Cheeto had to cut a lot of weight. But
he'll get that back. He may wait. He'll get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
It'd be
bro.
so rough though doing that.
You could do it.
Me?
Why do you not think you could do it?
I like food too much, fam.
Oh, cutting weight. The cutting weight part.
Yeah, cutting weight. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Oh, I could imagine.
It's the worst thing ever. Yeah. No.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh. I love pizza. Pizza's always a top one for me.
Oh, so you love being in the state. We got the pizza. You don't have pizza in Australia.
Oh, we got pizza.
Australia.
We actually have a pizza with like egg on it.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
like
that for
weird
the
shit.
first time. Yeah.
It's weird shit. Do you like Vegemite?
I love Vegemite.
And
Watch what you say.
Does Buddy like it?
He likes it.
Okay,
Not
so-
as much as me.
So
I'm crazy
You know,
about
a lot
Vegemite.
of we fuck up when we go there and try it.
Yeah.
We don't.
You do it on
it
a spoon, don't you?
No, I didn't do that, but I got it down to I had the toast, I had the butter, but then it was just too much, and every Aussie was like, no, just a little. What you put a lot on?
I put a lot on. I love Vegemite, dude. Like, my fans know how passionate I am about Vegemite.
Oh my god, it's like a real thing.
Yeah, I love it. I know, like, obviously you need toast, you need butter, but like I put like a thick spread of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
people
you
look at me
can't-
like I'm crazy.
I'm
but
gonna
You
say-
can't see through the Vegemite to the toast.
not really.
I'm gonna say something. I may upset you.
Oh gosh.
All right. Do you know who Danny Rocka Rocka is? The Rocka Rocka
Yeah,
twins.
Rocka Rocka.
They're from Adelaide.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Oh, I know. They actually had a couple wrestling matches at my school.
No.
On our
way.
shows, yeah.
No way.
They dressed up as the grandma and grandpa and stuff.
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That makes sense.
You know, there's also, by the way, some of our favorite people in the world.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
They're funny, yeah.
I invited him to Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
My cousin spoke to him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah, he hung out. We hung out a little bit. And, while he was there, I was like, I'm going to go have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before my match. And he said, what? And I said, what?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Mike,
What about what I said is strange?
he had
Yeah.
never heard of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
He didn't understand what I was saying when I said you put peanut butter on one side and jelly on the other.
Well,
To be
jelly
fair, we
doesn't
call it
even
jam. Yeah.
First of all, so it'd be a peanut butter and jam, but also like,
You
dude, if I told
inference,
you I
like-
was going to have some toast with Marmite, would you know what that was?
Mama.
It's different, dude. Peanut butter and jelly
Like-
has
like Neil,
infiltrated
where's Neil?
culture.
Neil knows
You're
what
the
it
peanut
is.
butter to my jelly. Like he never
Right.
heard
I feel
that.
like it's not very big in Australia.
It must not be.
I had it for the first time over here when I moved here.
That
Did you
makes
like
sense.
it?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had
It's
the
good.
Uncrustable.
Oh,
It was so
What do
good.
you think
Those are
about the
very good.
idea of something other than grape jelly being used?
I feel strawberry should be fine.
Yeah,
you
like-
couldn't
Right?
get away with strawberry,
And-
but not.
and
I
at
didn't
what-
even think about
And
that.
at what point does jelly become jam here? Because that's the thing. We have jam here too in the States. There's jelly and then there's jam.
What's the difference? over
And
here?
then there's like
Marmalade is now you're getting into some niche.
yeah, there's like if
some
you go to
niche spreads.
like if you go to the IHOP, for example, they give you there's like jam,
Yeah.
like marmalade and all
There's
this
also-
like weird
There's even another one. There's another weird spread.
plum or something.
Anyways, I made the lad a PB&J. I said,
Yeah.
this is unacceptable. We're going back to catering. I'm gonna make you a PB&J.
try it, yeah.
I did. And he gave me Vegemite.
Oh, that was your first time?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a big moment for me. I
Yeah.
recorded it. I can't wait to hear this. I'm excited.
What was your first
and
thought?
and how much spread?
Yeah.
I can't believe it's legal to sell.
That's what a lot of people think.
It was alarmingly bad.
Talk about your setup. Talk about the setup.
Well, that's the thing. So apparently Danny,
No, you can't do it like
well,
that.
he had no idea what he was doing. He's like, man, I've never really tried that either.
So how did you eat it?
So, bro, piece of bread, thick spread of Vegemite. He had it too, bro.
Did you
We
not
both-
have butter?
Nothing.
No, you have to.
Dude, I just bread in a thick layer of Vegemite.
my
We both
gosh.
ate it. We were like,
When
Shocking.
it's horrifying when you eat it like that. But one of the real treasures of Australia, a girl by the name of Michaela Testa, just a wonderful Australian treasure. Honestly, though, Michaela, what's up? She made me a piece of toast with the butter and just the thins. She
Yeah.
almost used the very tip of the knife to really
To
make
just
it
get it
real
in.
thin.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. It was almost like if you imagine you had a toast with butter on it and then just put a little extra salt on it.
Yeah, it's like sweet and salty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta give it another shot.
You have to. You
What
have to have
happened?
it right.
It's not fair. What happened?
Yeah, you have to have it the American way.
It's crazy that a food has such a cultural grip of a nation. Like I think of the Men at Work song, right? And like it's just such an important part of your culture. There's really nothing, like no single food.
What do you mean peanut butter jelly, bro? It's fucking peanut butter jelly.
Alcohol? Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
hot dogs.
Corn dogs.
Corn dogs are
Don't
great.
even get me
Yeah.
started on corn dogs.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. This will be the last question I ask you, and then we'll send you on your way.
Okay.
This has been great. Can you smell my socks? Be honest.
From here?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Okay. good.
Why?
Because I think I think I can. They're scratch and sniff socks.
Prime strawberry banana scratches.
Yeah, no,
Stop,
no.
because someone will make that a thing and they'll sell it.
I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. No, I could sell anything.
Yeah, I feel that.
No. I just wonder because I just wonder like maybe if I could smell them a little bit. Just because we've been running around. It's been a
Very long day.
yeah, and hot in Miami. It was all
Oh,
it
it's
was
so
all hot.
hot. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm good.
Yeah, I can't smell it.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
you're good.
Okay.
In the clear.
Rhea Ripley, Demi, thank you for joining us on Impulsive.
No worries.
This was excellent.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, of course. Very excited for your match. I'll be watching you. I'm a fan until we wrestle for the custody of Dom. At which point I won't get this kind of cordialness.
Yeah, then you're gonna have to retire.
We'll see. We'll see.
I hope we win Dom. That winning Dom would be sick.
I ain't letting go of my
let's
dum dum.
I'll see you at SummerSlam in Cleveland, yo. Yo, let's headline that shit.
Let's go.
What's up?
I like a mixed tag team.
A mixed tag team.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that could be cool too. Who
Oh,
is
that's
gonna
cool.
be
Would
your
Logan's
partner?
be? Nina?
No, it couldn't be Nina. No, stop.
You're definitely gonna cringe when a female hits the floor. Then.
No, I couldn't. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Pam?
Yeah, my mother. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button. We love you. Thank you for listening to this episode of Impulsive. We'll see you next time. Take it easy. Peace.